doing well. Before starting today's topic, I request you all to subscribe to my channel. More audience, more energy to play. Anyways, let's get into the video. Do you dream of being a legend in your sports? Many games have a way of making us all dream big. The excitement, the energy and emotion that comes with competing and representing your nation in front of a global audience is contagious. Many young girls would love to become successful. Wishing of completing in the Olympics and winning the gold surely fills the minds of many promising young athletes. They'll do almost anything to achieve such lofty goals. Yes, today I'm sharing a story about Annora Petrova. She's a very promising and talented figure skater, seemingly designed to compete in Olympics, but unfortunately certain tragical events that totally turned her faith and life upside down. In this video, I'm going to explain Annora's early life and what happened to her in detail. Annora Petrova was born in Poland. At the age of 6, she began trying her hand at ice skating. Then, having taken to ice skating, she began taking the figure skating lessons by the age of 10 and competed and won a championship when she was 13 at the Crystal Classic. Thereafter, Annora's talent was soon recognized by famed figure skating trainer Serge Polkev, who began to coach her with an eye toward the Olympics. Apparently, a night before she was slated to compete in Portland's Ice Crystal Classic skating competition, Petrova decided to input her name into a Google search. The search returned a shocking result. A Wikipedia page dedicated to her life and career had been created, and for some reason indicated her winning the next day's competition. Assuming her father had created a page to encourage her, she approached him about it, but he denied having anything to do with that entry. More focused on the competition for a moment, Annora mostly forgot about the page, but she did win, just as it had predicted. When it came the next time for skating event, she remembered the wiki entry and decided to check it again. It had been updated and once again indicated that she would win the next day, just as before. The prediction proved correct. Bizarrely, it continued to predict her success, time and time again, as each win brought her closer and closer to her upcoming sectional championships. That's when the nightmare began. Not only she was blocked from the editing page, she found that the entry has been modified again, but not like before. This time, the entry said something horrible. The page said, Annora Petrova is a selfish little girl who's gonna get what she deserves. Shocked at the now menacing text, Annora began to suspect that the page had been tampered with by her friend Bree, an exceptional skater who also is in the line to compete at the sectionals and Annora's closest competition. Annora was afraid to confront Bree with his information, thought she did attempt to write her letter about her concerns. This letter was never sent, however, and was reportedly found later by the police. More on that later. The wiki page continued to predict dire events for Annora, including a career-ending scandal in which she was accused for tampering with Bree's skates, resulting in a severe injury which forced her reveal out of the sectional championships. The resulting controversy led to Petrova being banned from the further competition. In an attempt to uncover the identity of the person editing the enormous pages, she contacted Wikipedia administrators to report what she had considered as harassment, but oddly enough, the admins told her that they had no record of such page, nothing but the record on their life site, or nothing was attached in the editorial history. As terrified as she had become by this stage, nothing could prepare her for what she had read in the next update. The page said Annora Petrova is a pathetic orphan whose real parents died in a terrible accident. In a panic, she attempted to contact her parents but received no reply. A few days later, she was notified that her mother and father were dead. Shortly after receiving this news, Annora suffered an emotional breakdown and spent some time recovering in a Swiss hospital. It would be several years before she attempted to return to her life's pursuit, and eventually she began training again, this time in an open position with an European skating trope. That's when she made a fatal mistake of checking the page one last time. The page now said, Annora Petrova, born on May 5th, 1991, died October 24, 2010, was an American junior regions figure skater winner who died a friendless orphan because she was a greedy little piggy. This prediction was proven correct when Petrova was found dead in her apartment in Prague, Czech Republic. She was reportedly found by the police slumped over her computer keyboard with one document still open, the letter to her former friend B. The final paragraph reads, There's only a few minutes to midnight now. All I can do is refresh the page. I'm exhausted, but I can't stop. I'm afraid to leave the computer until I know what happens next. To date, now, no actual Wikipedia entry currently exists for Annora Petrova. Perhaps it never did. But if you do find one someday, be sure to read it carefully and heed its final warnings. The main evidence of these events come from a letter of Annora wrote to Bree and what was found on her computer. Certain theories have been postulated and circulated as to what happened to Miss Petrova. One theory is that someone with very specific skills had manipulated both what Annora found on her web search and transmitted to her on her phone, like when she tried to call her parents. This theory also postulates that those conspirators made use of ultramagnetic waves to manipulate Miss Petrova's thoughts. The other theory is that Miss Petrova was suffering from some sort of psychosis and had a major breakdown. This is common among many talented and intelligent young people, and she definitely fits into the category of a mad genius. It is speculated that she lived in a rich fantasy world, and it is even speculated that she herself created the Wikipedia page and had subsequently been leaked to her webpage after the death. The tragedy of Annora Petrova remains a mystery, but it certainly should serve as a warning to us about what happened to promising young people, considering the pressures they endure. It just seems this competitive spirit and the ambitious drive for success ran awful, and the tragic events in Miss Petrova's life could have been avoided. Hope you liked my video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos and facts like this. It's your Sasha signing off. Bye bye.